Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and we're getting photobombed by Nemo. No matter what I did try to satisfy him, he always came back to me, so he's like, that annoying word never leaves my side, and now he's sitting on my lap, okay. Love you, Nemo! Anyways, we're going to talk about the fourth episode in the Santa Clauses, which is supposed to be like a sequel spin-off show, a show that's set after, well, set in the same universe as the Tim Allen Santa Claus movies. If you guys haven't seen my other what three reviews, so long story short, what happened, like, kind of prayer, like summarizing what happened towards like the end of the last episode. Scott Calvin, he is now no longer Santa because he gave the Santa Claus role to Simon, who was a failing businessman, and now Scott, Carol, Cal, and I have a brain fart on who the daughter's name is. And even though IMDb is not telling me at the moment, I know it's the girl who plays Scott's daughter's actually Tim Allen's daughter, which I found out because Tim Allen recently did an interview saying that, and how his daughter was supposed to have this little role that turned out to be a bigger role than what he firstly intended. So hey, that was pretty cool. Keep giving your family work, that's always cool. So yeah, like I said, Scott, he isn't Santa Claus anymore. Cause like I said, he passed the mantle to Simon. And so the family is just getting used, the Scott family is getting used to what it's like being Santa Claus. I mean, not the family's experiencing what life is like not living on the North Pole. And so they're back in Chicago, which I live like an hour-ish away from Chicago. So I'm somewhat happy that Chicago gets represented in here for some reason. God damn it. And then back at the North Pole, Simon is throwing tradition and making a business out of the Santa Claus thing, which is making people not believe in Christmas anymore. So Simon taking over as Santa was a bad thing, and his daughter Grace is happy, of course, because she's now the daughter of Santa Claus. I mean, as a kid, I would be so excited to be the child of Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Saint Nick and whoever Mrs. Claus' name is. I would be so excited to be the child of Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. So I thought that was cool. And then and that elf that's calls Scott my best friend. No, he and Betty or not exactly liking the whole Santa, along with Noel, Betty, and Eddie. I have IMDb up, so I am just so I can remember these elves' names, because I'm really horrible with names. Good with faces, just horrible with names. So I'm having a little cheat sheet right now. um, but so yeah, Eddie voices her concerns to the new Santa Claus. Simon doesn't like it, and Noel and Betty voices their concern to Simon a few times in this episode. He in this ignores them, so Noel storms out and goes visit Scott and tells Scott that everything is bad at the North Pole since he's gone, and that Simon is not true Santa, that he's making Christmas every day, and that he's essentially fucking up what is like the meaning of Christmas. But Scott's like, but he's doing fine. He's the new Santa Claus. Every Santa should have their like find their own way of doing Santa, being Santa Claus, just like I did. Now it's Scott's turn, and Noel says, "No, I'm not going back to the North Pole. Hell no." Not when Scott's the not Scott. Simon is the new Santa, and and so like Scott's children, they're like acclimating, like getting used to the whole normal life now. While and his wife is just got offered to be a principal again, which I thought was pretty cool. Then now, like, and in this entire episode, like Scott has a hard time struggling getting back to his life before he was Santa Claus. And yeah, you can kind of see the struggle for him. It's not easy for him to get accustomed to everyday normal everyday life. Everyday normal people everyday life. And then long story short, the episode ends with them going to decorate the tree. Scott gets picks up like some ornaments to help like for his family and him to decorate the tree, and they're frozen. And we see someone tapping on Scott's shoulder, and then the credits go come to play. We don't even get to see who it is. Now I know who it is because TikTok kind of like spoiled me in that area. So I know who it is, but for argument's sake, I'm not going to reveal that until like my episode 5 review, because for those of you who, unlike me, did not get spoiled, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this Santa Claus show, because like I'll lean it down so you guys can see Sleepy Nemo, but I'm really enjoying the Santa Clauses, because at first I thought it was going to be a stupid show, and you can say to a certain degree it is stupid, but in an entertaining way. Like, it takes what made the Santa Claus, like Tim Allen's Santa Claus trilogy, what made it special, and builds on that. And I'm really digging, like, the lightheartedness, like, the morals we see not only through Scott but through the elves, and I'm generally really am getting myself invested in this. I dig it. But with that said, what do you guys think about this like episode? If you've seen it, which is the Santa Clauses, Chapter 4, The Shoes Off the Bed Clause. Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you fellow ministers later. Later, taters.